Hey yo, good morning guys. How y'all doing today? So carrying on from the last episode, we grinded up a bit in between. I shared a little bit of the footage of the grind on the end of the last episode because right after I stopped recording, I was grinding in the grass where we caught the pincer, and I ran into the next trainer, and that was pretty scary because they had a level 14 seal that I couldn't do anything to because my Pokemon were underleveled and had water type moves. But we grinded up, we beat that trainer, and here's where we're sitting right now. I have Serpin the Pincer at level 18, Tadum at level 18, and Eli the Pelipper at level 19. And so what I did for grinding was I grinded them up till they each kind of had a move and could hold their own. Pincer, who has Shield Dust as his ability, we didn't check that yesterday, he learned Seismic Toss, which was pretty useful because the more I leveled him up, the more damage he did, and the more damage he did, the easier it was to level him up. And then, I guess I didn't have to go back out of that, you can switch Pokemon in the menu. Our Wooper, which should evolve this episode if I level him up a little, he learned Mud Shot, which made him a lot better because his water gun was doing nothing. So that was nice and helped grind him up a little bit. And then lastly, we have our Pelipper. He didn't learn any new moves, but he was already kind of the strongest on our team. And so we will jump right in to the Mountain Moon. We get another encounter. We get two encounters actually. We get the Mountain Moon encounter and we get the Magikarp static. So that'll be cool. It'll be interesting to see what we get. I kind of wanted to get them off screen so that I could grind them up as well, but I feel like encounters are something you need to do in front of the viewers. I have a few odd tidbits to share this episode too, that I thought were kind of funny. Like for instance, I am not a bed maker, but because it's in the background of the shots and I don't have a green screen or anything, and it kind of has to be back there just with how my room is laid out, I've had to make my bed every day. I'm like Pavloving myself into being a tidier person because of these recordings. Alright, let us check what this encounter is. I bought the Magikarp. Golduck, another water type. Level 5, it's probably not going to see much use. I actually like naming Golduck Psyduck and vice versa because it seems to be that their names were reversed. I made the mistake that I made the other episode where I'm looking at OBS instead of the emulator. Let me swap this out real quick. Minimize that. Okay. That way there's no input delay. Alright, so let's see what this thing knows. It's probably not going to see any use time because we have the two other water types that are already trained up. Suction Cups. Firmly anchors the body. Is that to prevent it from being like whirlwinded or roared? I don't know what Suction Cup does. And its moveset is pretty trash, so that'll probably be some death fodder if we need it. If we need to switch into anything that explodes. Oh yeah, and there's a hidden item over here that I didn't grab. Twisted Spoon, boost Psychic. Fun fact, my favorite Pokemon is the Abra line, the whole line. I love all of them. I think Abra is really cute, and its Pokedex entry from the original games is so silly. It sleeps 18 hours a day and only gets up to eat. It's basically Snorlax, but just a smaller boy. Oh, and I wasn't paying attention. This is our encounter for in here. It's got to have at least 18 HP. Level 8 Nidorino. Okay, we're good. Don't think I can hit it again, though, with anything. Maybe Golduck will see some use. This is actually pretty cool, because Nidoking is powerful mon. We're going to have to get a Moonstone, though, for that to be a thing. I should have bought more Pokeballs. Ooh. Reno's catch rate is pretty easy, but I think what we're going to do is switch in the Psyduck. Hopefully I don't get hit by anything crazy and crit, but based on my luck from the previous episodes, we'll see. I might. Scratch it. Oh, it does nothing. We're good. Alright. Been leered twice. I need to be wary of that. If this doesn't catch, I'm going to swap off, just in case. Got it. Okay. So we're doing good. Almost got a full team after some losses. And we are going to name this Earl. I like to name Pokemon that have king in their name after different types of royalty. Sludge TM. That's pretty nice. Might check to see if anybody can learn that here in a second. Alright. Reno doesn't have the ground typing yet, does it? I'm pretty sure it's still just poison. Because I was thinking about switching to the Wooper, getting a little bit more experience so I can level it. I might do that anyway. Oh, and I'm dumb. The ground type is super effective on the poison, so I don't have to think about the water being super effective on the ground. Protein, that's worth some money too. Gonna avoid this bug catcher. Skarmory. I don't know if it knows. Hopefully it doesn't know like wing attack or something. I think we'll be fine either way because we got 10 levels on it, but that would have been a cool encounter. Skarmory's a really good mon. Does no peck. We're good though. So in the grass that I was grinding in between episodes, there was Duskull, Shedinja, the pincers like we caught, and what else? There's at least one other. Kabutops. So the Kabutops and the pincers were worth pretty good experience. I don't really want to wail on Skarmory this whole time. I should have bought repels. I might go back. We'll see how this battle goes. Mudkip, that's fine. So many water types. Speed fell. So now we win speed advantage. Easy. This game's easy when your Pokemon are trained up well enough. I was also thinking in between episodes what would be our hardest counter, and if we run into a Zapdos, we're in trouble. I always like to do this first little loop with this little side cave, go down to the bottom of the main cave, grab the couple items, battle the 3 trainers, 2 or 3, and then step back outside and heal, and then do the rest of the cave on the second pass. Cool trainer Antoinette. Join Team Rocket. Alright, Doduo, not bad. Let's still doing flying type? I think it is. Might have made a mistake there. Yep. Doesn't even have wings. And it's not a flying bird. I'm pretty sure that's in its description. Okay, pursuit does nothing, but it's worth noting if I need to switch out that it can pursuit. A Wingle, we will switch. Using my bug against all these flying types is not great, but the Skarmory using the water types isn't that great either. Can't use ground moves on them. Seismic Toss is really useful for consistent damage, just like Nightshade with a ghost type. Alright, layer on. We will switch back to some for this. But I do need to be careful. I don't want to lose this right before it turns into a Quagsire, so I'm going to heal. Yeah. Accuracy lower, that sucks. Hopefully this one-shots. Perfect. Alright, should be level 19 off that. That's good experience. Oh, close. Okay. Grab this item. Jigglypuff. Alright, that should be level 19. Do need to pull this back up so I can see my timer. I'm definitely gonna go get repels when I leave the cave. Oof. Another Nidorino, no problem. A little bit of experience from it. So I'm actually going to be out of town this weekend. I was thinking about that for recording purposes, and so far I've been putting up an episode a day. I know a lot of more professional YouTubers, they have a set schedule of when they upload, but you know, since I'm just starting out, I'm not going to have much clout or viewership, and I feel like having a consistent upload will help me in the algorithm and gain traction. So what I'm thinking about doing is just bulk recording a bunch of them before this weekend and set them on a scheduled upload. Also learning that process will be nice, but that way, you know, the few viewers that I do have get to see more content as I'm away. The trade-off being there's not going to be a lot of upscaling in the quality of the videos in between those, since I can't get feedback if I'm doing them in bulk. And that was kind of the reason I was filming them and then uploading them right away. We are already halfway through our episode and I have made almost no progress. This game is pretty slow without speed up. Not to mention I'm not like speed running it or anything, I'm playing very casually. I notice I roll my eyes a lot since I started recording myself. Can't escape. Uses peck. That's fine. Still can't escape. Try running one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna kill it. Alright. And we're definitely going to get repels. I also, another reason I'm going really slow is because I'm not using my running shoes. Wasn't even thinking about it. I should check to see what the Nidorino knows. Oh, and it's holding an item. TM7. So we got another TM. Blocks crits, that's a good ability. Moveset's kind of trash though. Brick. Pretty sure that wow, the only one that I thought would be able to learn that was Pincer out of the 3 that I'm using, and he's the only one who can't. I am pretty sure that Quagsire is a physical attacker because it was doing nothing with mud or with water gun, but mud shot's doing a lot. So we're gonna replace Tail Whip. Doesn't save me from my weakness to Zapdos though. Sludge. I'm really surprised that Earl, the Nidorino, couldn't learn it. Okay. We're gonna kill some more time. Run back and get some repels that I should have bought while I was grinding. Or before we came over here at the beginning of this one. That's not faster. Repels. By 10 of them. Okay. You know what? For once in the recording, I was thinking I was going to use speed up, but I keep forgetting that it's going to mess up the audio and make it sound significantly worse. So while we're running here, another fun fact, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it is a fact. I hate the way my voice sounds recorded. I always have. And so when I play these back in editing, I'm just like, is that really what I sound like? And I know a lot of people have that feeling where they don't really like the way their voice sounds coming from another source other than themselves. Because it's a different sound whenever you listen to yourself like speak first person versus third person. It's really okay. We're gonna fight these trainers. My voice is very like deep and grainy. It's not like sultry, like a good deep voice. It always sounds raspy, which is weird. Because I'm not a smoker, or I don't do most things that most people associate with having a grainy voice. And I'm not loud or boisterous or really talkative in public situations. Maybe it's that my voice is just like underutilized, so that when I do use it, it's just really weak in comparison to people who do get loud and scream. I do know that your voice is deeper like in the morning because your vocal cords are relaxed. So that could be very much the case. Like my voice might be deep just because I don't use it as much as I should. Welcome to the Pokemon Let's Play, where I talk about my voice the whole episode. Alright. Pretty sure that Pokeball is usually a rare candy. It's either that one or the one on the other side that I grabbed. Curlia. Easy. That should be the level we need to level up. Or to evolve, not level up. Of course you level up when you level up. No thank you for that. We're going to go into Eli. He has wing attack. Easy. I also should note for the grinding, I had Shedinjas in that grass, which have Wonder Guard, and it reminded me that I have to keep Eli alive, because if I run into a... I didn't even see what was coming out. If I run into a Shedinja that a trainer has, and I don't have a super effective move, I'm just soft locked. This is not what I should have sent out. Alright, well, we'll just seismic toss it twice. We should be fine. 8 levels on it. Yeah. Another thing I'm trying to get better about is because I have OBS open so that I can see the timer in the bottom corner. I also look down to the bottom corner at my face cam all the time just because I'm like, oh, person visible to me. Even though it's me in existence right here. Alright, Tudum is evolving. This is our first evolution on the recording. That should be a fun little transition on the layout, which y'all should see right now. There's a third item over there. Next attack. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now, since he's evolved, is I'm going to switch over to Sarpin. Use another repel. I want to get Sarpin up a couple levels just because having that consistent easy damage from the seismic toss is really handy in situations where I don't have a super effective Pokemon. Alright. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Looks like a big job. There's, what, 3 Team Rockets in this entire cave? No, I guess there's this one, the one in the other side cave, and then how many in the last cave? 2 more? What is their big job in Mount Moon? Is that a reference to the anime where they try to steal the Moonstone? Or are they just hanging out here and pretending they're busy? Because I've definitely been that employee before. A Thrash crit. So much for Seismic Toss. I didn't know Gyarados had Thrash at level 11. Well, and it's flying type. It's okay, because it's going to hit itself in confusion to pay me back for that Thrash. Or it's going to use another Thrash. Stupid. Stupid mistakes. That crit did matter, as a wise man once said. I'm just going to lose everything that's not a water type. I'm going to do a type lock. I will say it's a very different environment playing in front of an audience, even if it's not like a live audience. Hyper Beam TM. If we get a normal type and that stab, I might end up using it as a one and done kind of method. Right. I would really like to get through this cave in this episode, but I don't think it's going to happen at this rate. Squirtle. We'll use Eli just to give him some experience, keep my team kind of balanced. Should start switch chaining the Nidorino, just in case I get a Moonstone. Even then, again, having some type spread so I'm not just rocking out with water types. Squirtle and then Blastoise. This man's stepping up. It should be good experience. See a bite? Just bubble, we're good. One rule that I usually do that isn't part of a normal Nuzlocke, it's something I personally made up, is there is one item in the game that I consider like an actual revive, and it's if you get a sacred ash, the item that Ho-Oh usually holds, I believe. Its actual effect is when you use it, it revives and heals to full your entire party. But I do a Sacred Ash clause where if you find one randomized in the world, if a Pokemon dies, you can choose to redeem it by just tossing it and bringing the Pokemon back. And I think that that's kind of a fun little clause. It gives use to a really rare item that normally would have zero play in a Nuzlocke environment. Otherwise, if you found one, it'd just be like, thanks, I hate it. It's useless. I don't feel like doing that mirror. Oh yeah, we're definitely not making it through the cave in this episode. Should use Mudshot. I'm not thinking. This is why I keep losing Pokemon, because I'm just doing poor options. When I watch back the footage of me fighting that seal, I tried so many different things to just kind of weasel my way around it being way stronger than me. And what I ended up doing is just growling it a ton, because its only attacking move was Headbutt, and it was doing a good bit at the beginning, but I had a bunch of potions, and it kept growling me instead of going for Headbutt, so I was like, I will also go for Growl, because I can switch out, and this trainer cannot. But I think I tried going for Supersonic like 4 turns in a row before I did that. Finally confused it. It didn't hit itself, and then it broke out immediately. And I was like, why am I subjecting myself to this? That would have been an awesome encounter for this route. I don't think I would have caught it in any universe. Mewtwo with Intimidate too, that's crazy. It's a really good mon. Hopefully we get a Master Ball at some point and find one of those in the wild. Preemptive Disable. Real proud of you, bud. We lowered its speed, so maybe it'll go second. Nope, it goes first. Go Earl. Metal Coat. Did my repel wear off and I just didn't notice, or are these Pokemon strong enough that... Oh, it's because I put the Nidorino in the front and they're stronger than him. I usually don't use repels. It's another one of those things that since I have speed up, like why would I? That's annoying. Because I don't think I have an awakening. I do have some berries. And it knows Nightshade, so I do have one. Okay. Instant look. Thought since I was walking he would stay looking the other way. I think I'm still gonna go until I get out of the cave. Because what is there, 2 more trainers? I'm just gonna keep making my episodes longer and longer. Every episode we're adding 5 minutes. Get out of here, Shuckle. 1 HP. Video's old now, but I wonder how many of y'all have seen the theory crafting video on how Shuckle has the highest DPS potential, but there's just so many checks that you have to go through before that happens that it's no way near viable. I don't even remember all of it. There's I remember there is some move or ability or something that swaps your attack and defense, and so Shuckle has terrible offensive stats but really good defense, and so you like defense curl, then swap your attack and defense, and use rollout is the basic premise, and rollout is boosted by using defense curl as well, and so by the time you do the 5th attack with rollout, if you hit all of them consecutively, it does so much damage that it could one-shot anything by like a huge deficit. Like you could one-shot a whole team if you could hit a whole team at once. Pallet's worn off. Use another one. At 33 minutes. I don't think we're going to finish the cave today. I think we're going to save those last couple trainers for the next episode. And then we'll also we'll get one more encounter in the next episode. We'll hit the move tutors, and then we'll probably still have time to do the rival and maybe a little bit of Nugget Bridge. So with that, I'm going to call this one an episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, tell me in the comments. If you did like it, tell me in the comments. Consider liking, and I'm even going to throw in a subscribe if you want. Because I'm going to try to put out content every day until I feel like not putting out content. But right now, I feel like putting out consistent stuff and just playing my way through this game. Anyway, have a good day, y'all. Talk to you later.